Hey fam, finally, I'm back home. Yeah, back from a journey back my Chinese home in CCP, China. And now I think it's a safer time for me to welcome you back to your fave history road sesh, where we dig into China's wild past with zero chill. I'm your girl, Libby, the comedian who's basically Indiana Jones, but with beautiful hair and better Wi-Fi. Today, we're diving into Nanjing Treaty, that 1842 deal that's got made in Britain brewed in China written all over it. Was it the ultimate colonial flex? Or are we missing some tea? Oh, and we've got a hard drop from Lin Zexu, China's whistleblower, plus a little side eye at how drugs keep popping up from Qing emperors to the CCP growing their own stash in Nanniwan, all the way to fentanyl hitting the US streets today. Drugs and China, that's a saga, fam. Grab your boba, smash that like button harder than a Qing cannon, and let's eat ourselves back to the 1800s with some detours. Okay, let's see our first part, the setup, Nanjing Treaty and Lin Zexu's VIP mail drop. So it is 1840, the first Opium Wars popping off, China versus Britain, the ultimate who's got the bigger boat showdown. By 1842, China's down bad, and bam, Nanjing Treaty drops. People call it the exile, warning power and national shame. But was it really that savage? Meanwhile, some nerds in Hubei just found a 2,400 word flags from Lin Zexu, written while he was on exile time out in Xinjiang, spilling tea to his BFF Wang Ding about why this mess happened. Spoiler, it is not just Britain being extra. And you, drugs, they've been China's kryptonite since forever. Late Qing, CCP days, even now with fentanyl, histories got receipts, and we are cashing them in today. And I hope there's no CCP spies watching my English history talk show. Yeah. Now let's come to our second part, Nanjing Treaty 101. What's in the bag? Let's break this treaty down like it's a TikTok dance. 5 ports: 广州、厦门、福州、宁波、上海. Boom! Britain's in the VIP list. Ambassadors swapping inboxes. Tariffs turning into a group chat. And a 21 million silver dollar bill. 12 mil for war costs. 6 mil for Lin Zexu torching their opium. 3 mil for some merchant side hustles. Then Hong Kong Island, 80 square kilometers of thanks for playing. Britain's like, just a gift, while China's like, bro, gift? We scream colonialism. But was it always that deep? Cause opium's being a vibe in China way before this, and way after too. Spoiler, the CCP and the fentanyl say hi later. And what about Lin Zexu, the hero we stand? Or we? You all know Lin Zexu, Captain America with a beard and no shield. That it is fleek make him the Patriot Gold. These big enough for all. Cliffs don't flex, cause they don't want. Banger. If it is for the nation, I'll eat my life. Fire. Everyone's like, if Lin didn't get benched, we'd have clapped brilliant. But his 1842 letters like almighty. It drops weapons, those gods, unity. China got smoked cause our gear was trash, not cause Lin slacked. Hero? Maybe. But opium curse didn't stop with him. CCP is growing in the 40s. And now we've got fentanyl relaxing on the US dudes fighting a hydrate here. And let's see the opium wars. Who's really the villain here? Opium, the drug that keeps on giving. Everyone's like, Britain poisoned China, but no cap. Opium was legal everywhere back then. Even Britain's grandmas were on it. China wanted it. Bam. Yongzheng in 1729, no selling, but smoke if you want. Imports? Tax it. King's side hustle. But the 1790s, marriages like boba, but the streets were hooked. Britain's tea and porcelain bill was insane. So they slug opium from India, better than our homebrew. Greedy officials smuggled, taxes weren't proved, and Britain's racking in silver. Daoguang's wallets crying. So Lin's have to shut it down, not for health, but cash flow. Fast forward, CCP is growing opium in Nanniwan in the 40s to find the revolution. And today, fentanyl's the new export king to the US. Drugs and China, internal duel fam. And let's move to our next part, a throwback into 1793. What knee goes fast. Rewing to 1793. Lord Mackay rose up with gifts, telescopes, guns, and works, teaching more ports. Ambassadors, a Liu Island, Qianlong's like, kneel 9 times for vows. Mechanics all 1 knee for my king, not 12 wives. Qianlong eat him, trashed the loot. Probably dunked it in the palace John. This is a joke. Yeah, Qianlong likes and or to say loves this new stuff and new knowledge, the modern knowledge. And he actually put the gifts from Mackay in a way to precious them. And there is evidence says Qianlong, he himself, the emperor, is good at calculus. He himself is a very modern and smart person, but he don't want his people to be that modern and smart. So these techniques are not popular or have a chance to be popular in China. among normal peoples. And Britain wasn't trying to invade. This is true. They just wanted trade. So Nanjing's just Mechanic's wish list with a war tax. Unfair? Maybe. Meanwhile, opium's already simmering, setting the stage for Lin Zexu, and later the CCP's Nanniwan grow up. There is a remix, y'all. And let's move to our next parts. Lin's big swing and epic miss. 1839, Lin's in Guangzhou, going full Sigma. He tells Great Representative Charles Eliot, drop the opium or catch hands. Eliot's like, fine, and coughs up 20,000 plus boxes. That's 2.3 million pounds forged at Wumen Beach. Britain's merchants rage quit to London, whining, we're broke. Then some drunk sailors kill a villager. Lin Zexu wants a head. Eliot's like, cash, no corpses. Legal beef pops off, and Parliament's like, wartime. 271 to 262, 9-vote clutch. Lin Zexu was chilling, but he was thinking, like, British people can't bend their legs, or they will follow the Chinese traditional vibe new 9 times. So we're Gucci. But no. Britain's Navy post 1588 Spain smackdown. They hold my tea. They skip Guangzhou, hit Xiamen, Qinghai flags at Tianjin, August 1842. Nanjing's toast. Lin Zexu was out to Xinjiang, and opium's still vibing. CCP picks up the baton later in Nanniwan. So were Nanjing Treaty terms fair or foul? Nanjing a scam? Let's vibe check. 5 ports. Kangxi had 5. Menlong just gate-capped. Ambassadors? Kangxi like Russia's too. An island could have been a lease. The 21 million of silver. Qing blew 30 million losing at home. Britain sells the globe. 12 million fair. 6 million for opium. Lin Zexu burned 11 million worth. Half off already. 3 million debts. Top change. Hong Kong. Kangxi gave Russia 300 million square kilos in 1689 and called it equal. So why Nanjing Zeus? Cause losing smooth. And opium didn't quit. CCP's Nanniwan fields in the 40s, and today's fentanyl pipeline to the US say it's a forever flex. And about Lin Zexu's blow up, the WWII exiled Lin Zexu was still dropping bars, translating Britain docs, sketching maps, passing the torch to Weiyuan for the country atlas. In Xinjiang, he's like, Russia's the real tea, not Britain. Nailed it. 1850s, Russia next 1.5 million square kilometers, while China's distracted. His Shangan and Yungui boss And in 1850, 道光's like, by the 太平天国, Lin Zexu was 65, sick, and dies on the road. Clutch exit, cause peace and blood would have cancelled him. But opium keeps rolling. CCP's rolling it in Nanniwan to bankroll the Yan'an days. And now, fentanyl's the TikTok of drugs hitting America. Lin saw the world, and the drugs saw China. And why is Nanjing the villain? Oh, and the CCP's drug heir. Nanjing's just a mechanist dream plus a war tag. Feels unfair, cause China got clapped. Castle under siege energy. In Lin Yutang's letter, he says, it is not just Britain, Qing's corruption, opium thirst, trash gear fumble debate. We hyped it as imperialism bad later, while Qing played victim, but opium's the real MVP. Later Qing's hooked. CCP's planning it in Nanniwan in the 1940s to find the chairman at that period of time. Yeah, I can't say his name, but yeah, the one's quote. And now, fentanyl's flooding the US courtesy of some shady supply chains. China and drugs, it's a love story for the age span. Oh, Nanniwan? Yeah, the CCP turned that barren land into an opium cash cow during the World War II. History is quiet about it, but the receipts don't lie. And fentanyl, Googled it. Americans' opioid crisis has some made in China vibes. Same game, new name. So history is a meme, fam. And Nanjing Treaty, colonial flags for Qing face sent both. Lin Zexu, hero, hype beast, or unlucky legend, all three. It's got vision vibes and a clutch exit. Britain wasn't pure evil. Qing wasn't pure victim. Opium's a team sport, and it never stopped. CCP's Nanniwan opium in the 1940s, fentanyl to the US today, drugs being China's shadow from Qing to now. Next time you're reading at history, ask, who's really eating the elves? Smash that like. Sub if you are woke. Drop a Lin Zexu stand in the comment. Catch you in the next roast, and peace out.